No, we're not even 12 hours in, and citric acid's really enjoying this door, or the door is really enjoying the citric acid, and I've been coming along and periodically using this here broom to sweep off the rust that is on the door. If I can get, I don't have a better position, but let's have a look. Right. Shiny and new, yeah. A little bit longer in this here pool, and this door will be good as gold. Never underestimate the power of citric acid. Quite incredible. And then all you do is just neutralise it with some baking soda and a bit of... I also pressure wash them. So, how about that? These will need a pressure wash. I can't really scrub them too well with the with the camera in my hand. Get around. Quick. Just literally rubs off. Needs a bit longer in a few spots. How's that one doing? If I just give it a bit of a scrub up, clean it up like a champ. And what happened yesterday was I accidentally left the brass tap fitting in the water after using it, and it pretty much made it like new. I'm tempted to stick this in just for ye olde shits and giggles. I might just do that, see what it does. I know this stuff's a bit hard on aluminium, but let's just see. Let it fall over that way. Maybe it's because it's full of air. Oh well. Let's see if we plonk it over here. Basically, I just don't want it to, when it falls over, I don't want it to put a hole in the pool. There we go, that's better. Looking pretty good. We'll catch up in the next, well, when I look at it again. Okay, we're coming up to the 24-hour mark, and you can see clearly that that door is, most of the surface rust is gone. Also, I've been using this brush to rub it off periodically, and you leave the brush in the citric acid, all the surface rust that was on that is gone. So I reckon another 24 hours and a good clean, and that door will be good to go again. Alright, another update. A bit more time has passed and things are looking a lot better. Look at that. Obviously, when you pressure wash it, a lot of this junk will come off, but so far, so good. Let's look at this one. Shame I got a bit munted taking it off, but oh well. I know a guy. Okay, and the bonnet upright, I reckon, is pretty good. Well, it's getting there anyway. Flash is Michael Jackson. And back you go. Yeah. The door is pretty well good, but I just want to leave it a bit longer so you can get all the rust out of the corners. This thing I chucked in yesterday for shits and giggles is coming up a treat. Might even be able to undo it. I mean, this is only really interesting to those people who are into old Holdens and want to do concourse restorations, because that's the original style clutch master cylinder sort of reservoir. So, I mean, if you're doing a concourse, that's the kind of stuff you need. Whee! You can brush it off, it's quite crazy. And this is something I retrieved out of the bin, scrap bin, at Ozama. And this is the sort of very, very pointy end of the input shaft on a Stug 3 gearbox. So if you're watching the episode where they pulled apart the original gearbox to get the pinion gear off, and Bo cut it off with a flame torch, oxy torch, and then pulled the gear off, that is actually, the piece that he cut off after the gear was removed, and he threw that in the scrap bin, and I saw it and went, I know what that is, you're coming with me as a memento. Which I thought was cool. So, something to remember my trip by. It's amazing what was thrown out in the scrap bins. But yeah, look at that door. Yeah, it's full of water, ironically. Not a drop of rust on it now. Well, probably a little bit, but... I've had days like that. Alright, well... Do we leave it, or do I put a little video together now of the... I might do a little video now, like, I might put it up now, so you guys can see it, and then in the next video I'll do the prepping and cleaning it up.